Hello, fellow watchers. This is John here, and welcome to another fabulous week of Tuesday Trends, the show where I take two, maybe three little viral trailers that were popular throughout the week and pretty much break them down. And due to some success, it seems like a lot of people seem to like this new video segment, so I figured, why not keep on doing it? Which is what I'm going to do. Now, the week, just a quick update. I was going to do one last week, but the thing was that a couple of things came up, more or less a couple of things with a couple of important people and some organizers for a very special event. I don't want to say much, but I just want to keep it at that for now. Second thing is that my old office chair broke, so I'm now down to reduced to using this lovely little wooden one right here for the time being. Yes, it is my, actually my great-grandmother's. She used it for sewing, along with the desk that she used, which is highlighted throughout most of my videos on the BoobTube channel. But enough about that. Now, let's take a look at what's going on this week. This week, we've got a few videos here and there, mostly gators not giving a fuck about walking across other people's golf courses, to people taping their faces to talent shows and lip syncing to oven mitts, which kind of sounds pretty easy, but yet people find it comical. But this week, I want to highlight a different group of people, the stupid kind. The people who, let's just say, really don't really want to follow the rules because they think they have a right to do whatever the fuck they want, even though they shouldn't half the time. And also because, just because you disagree with something, your first instinct is to pretty much just beat the shit out of them for no reason. But we'll get into that in just a few minutes. Let's start with our first viral video of the week, and this is Man Ignores Museum Rules, Touches Priceless Clock Which Falls from Wall and Smashes. Sounds pretty obvious. I'm going to probably enlarge it right here. Now, throughout this video, you can tell there's this old Asian couple. Of course, when you go to one of the first things they do is just touch the shit out. There's no sound to it or anything like that, but if you look very closely, they pretty much ignore the rules. They're touching shit, and nobody else is not really giving a fuck about it. Not even this other old guy right here. Oh, continuing to touch him. And then there's the big collapse, which, of course, pretty much just, they ruined the entire set, and now it's broken. And of course, just like the dumb fucks that they are, they pretty much just leave it where it's at and say, fuck it, let's just walk away. It's not like anybody's gonna see it, well, unless it's on security camera. This is what I don't get. You know, I've been to a lot of museums in my time, and of course, one of the very first universal rules that they have at all museums is to not touch their shit. They even have glass cases and everything, but of course, not everything can be protected, so they have to display it out in the open, which you should have at least a little bit of common sense. And those people, of course, did not. And you think so, but of course, being old and stubborn that they are, they figured, let's just keep touching it, break it, and leave it there. But every dog has its day, I say. And moving on to our next video segment, we have Trump supporter attacked in San Jose, left bleeding. This video kind of popped up, making it very serious for a while. And this is, of course, when over the last week or so, Trump made his campaign run right into the great state that is California, and throwing his word out there, getting support, rallying supporters, and all that. And of course, you're also going to have haters as well. And what do those haters do when they support a man like Trump? Well, they punch him in the back of the head, of course. Or swing a big ass bag full of God knows what right in their ear.
It looks like you're good.
Yeah, you should be good.
Yeah, you should be good. Apart from that little blood spurt that just falls right down to your polo lime green shirt. You know, I'll have to be honest with you guys. I'm neither Democrat or Republican myself, personally, but I don't really give a shit who's going to become president this coming election. Just as long as it's not Donald Trump, of course. But what I have to say is that if you really don't want to support, or if you don't really want to support a candidate or a politician, or someone like Donald Trump, just don't vote for him. Come election day, stick it to the guy with the power of voting and not your goddamn fists, you fucking morons. Alright, so moving on to our final viral video of the day, we got ourselves a video from Battle Rattle. And the topic is, our hotel had an interesting key policy. That sounds pretty interesting. I always admired hotels, you know, with your own little key card and your own little access into your own little personal room. But apparently that's not the case with these guys.
Last night, we're laying in bed, and somebody decides just to walk right into our hotel room on 146, which we're definitely assigned to. Looks like we can get right in. Oh, there's our hotel. Awesome. So we did a little bit of research ourselves to see, well, what if they're all master keys?
Oh? What?
This is the hotel, the Roadway Inn in Gallup, New Mexico,
Where everybody has a key to everybody's room.
where you're all welcome.
Well, I guess New Mexico is quite friendly down south because everyone's got a key card to everybody's room. So it's quite convenient after all. So I did a little research in this YouTube channel, Battle Rattle. They have over 3,000 subscribers, but I think that's mostly because of this YouTube trend now. From what I can tell, these guys mostly do... I can't find anything about them, but from what I can tell from these videos, it looks like they just do a lot of off-road stuff with their Jeeps and everything, and I have to say, looks pretty cool. I mean, I'm not much of the outdoorsy type, or heavy extremist driving your truck up and around mountains, but yeah, it seemed like an interesting channel. And speaking of channels, I'm going to highlight a new little mini segment to my new video segment series. I call it my vid of the week, and this is mostly from my own personal channel to others channels that I'm subscribed to, and if I find something very entertaining or something I like very much, I figured I might as well just highlight it. So, you know, apart from just liking it and favoring it. So, this week's little segment comes to us from Double Toasted. And these guys have been around for quite a while. And Double Toasted is a website which is hosted by Corey Coleman and Martin. I forgot the last guy's name. I'll probably post it up later. But they previously had another animated weekly video series called Spill.com. It was a hilarious series, but of course when their studio kind of flopped out, they just decided to make their own YouTube channel, which has been pretty successful for the most part, called Double Toasted, which is them pretty much doing movie reviews and other stuff. Now in this one particular case, I talked earlier about the Trump supporters and the Trump haters. Now, for Trump haters, you can just you can give him the middle finger all you want, curse him out, or spit on their supporters, or punch them in the back of the head, but that's not going to do very well. I personally think imagination is a lot better. In this particular case, they were highlighting a video game of the week, which is pretty much... pretty hilarious, to say the least, which is a Donald Trump Surgeon Simulator. Let's take a watch.
You said he...
It's a celebration!
You see, isn't using the fantasy of video games that much better than real life? Alright guys, this pretty much concludes this week of Tuesday Trends. You guys can always follow me on Twitter, and also support me on Patreon if you guys are that awesome, if you guys want to be that awesome. And that's pretty much it. I got a few more video segments I gotta do. My BoobTube review will probably be up sometime next week, because I got a lot of work to go on with this is gonna be my 20th video special, and I want to make this just right for you guys out there. Alright, I'll see you all next week.